one of these Pharisees who secretly listened to Jesus. His name was Nicodemus. And so Nicodemus wanted to have a private, he reached out to Jesus and asked to have a private meeting at night with Jesus so he could talk to him one-on-one. And because he wanted to find out more. And it had to be at night. It had to be secret because none of the other Pharisees could know about it. So Jesus said yes. And so John 3, the first half of John 3, is this meeting between Nicodemus, the Pharisee, and Jesus at night. This private secret meeting. And so one of the reasons why this particular passage includes the most clearly explained, the most clear explanation of salvation from Jesus' own words, is because Jesus was talking to a Pharisee. So let me explain. So Jesus was a masterful communicator. Okay, this is what I went to college for so many years. It's to learn how to communicate. And one of the things that you have to think about is who your audience is. And so you have to speak in a way that your audience will understand. Well, Jesus was the master of that. So he changed the way he spoke depending on who he was talking to. So how did he talk to the normal people when he's talking to the masses, just the regular Jewish people? He told stories. He told parables. So when Jesus was talking to the regular people, he's talking to these were usually they were very simple people. They had lives of just subsistence, simple jobs, right? They were shepherds, they were fishermen, they were farmers. Okay. And so when Jesus talked to them, he told them stories about farming and about fishing and about shepherding. Okay. He told them stories that they would immediately be able to relate to. He wasn't talking down to them. He wasn't insinuating that they were stupid, but he knew their lives. And so he was speaking to them out of love in a way that they could immediately relate to it. Okay. But when he talks to the Pharisees, when he's talking to Nicodemus, so Pharisees, their lives were completely different. Okay, so they were not fishermen or farmers. Their entire lives consisted of learning. They were educated. They memorized these texts, these complicated texts. So he could get a lot deeper. When he's talking to Nicodemus, this is his opportunity to go really deep, to get really cerebral, to get philosophical. And that's exactly what he does. And so that's why when we have this discussion between Nicodemus and Jesus talks to him so much differently, so much more clearly than he did when he's telling his parables.